Thank you so much for that, Kelly. And as you may know, we are now just about 4 days away from the solar eclipse, and many people are looking forward to catching this rare astronomical wonder. Joining us in studio this morning is Francine Jackson. She is staff astrologist at LADD Observatory over at Brown University. So good morning to you, Francine, and thank you so much for joining us here.
Yes, good morning, Kara. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So just tell us a little bit to start off with about your background at the observatory. What do you do? How do you engage with all of these astronomical sights and sounds?
Well, one of the things that we're very happy to have is that we do open LADD Observatory. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's right up the road here. If it's ever clear on Tuesday, which has been very difficult, we are open Tuesday nights for observing, and whatever's out there, you can see.
Okay, and so what exactly will we be seeing? We've kind of heard bits and pieces about this, but in your own words, break down what people will be flocking to New England to observe.
Well, here in Rhode Island, unfortunately, it won't be total, but you'll probably have a better sky than a lot of other people, including some of us that are leaving. You will have 90% of the sun disappear. Even though that sounds like a lot, you still will have to either cover your eyes or do some kind of preventative measure. You know, in fact, as one of those things, I don't know if you have it, but I would like you to, for your very own, have your own eclipse glasses.
Oh, excellent. I have been wanting a pair of these. So this is going to keep us from having kind of like retina damage of any sort for that. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put this on, see what it looks like here. Okay, so it's very dark.
Can you see anything?
I cannot see anything right now. So that lets you know that it's going to be blocking out a lot of the sun rays, which is going to be very important if you're looking out at the sun. So tell us about some of the best viewing areas here in Rhode Island, and I think you have another way that we can look at it.
Yes, fortunately there are a lot of places here in the area that will be having a lot of people to help if you need anything, and to have different types of equipment. So you can see it from your backyard, but it would be so much nicer to go to, say, the green at Brown. There will be amateur astronomers there. Roger Williams Park Museum will also have observing from its front yard. Seagrave Observatory in North Situate will also be observing, and the National Park Service also will be opening up the Roger Williams Memorial just down the road here. And also, if you're up more in northern Rhode Island or southern Massachusetts, Riverbend, the park there will have observing. So you have a lot of places where you can go and be with other people and just kind of enjoy something that will be a while before we get to see it again.
Lots of useful locations are really kind of spanning this state for us. So, Francine, tell me about this colander. I think.
Oh, yes. I brought this because a lot of people think that science equipment is expensive.
Okay.
So I'm sure most of you have one of these.
This is what we strain our pasta in.
Exactly. And one of the joys of it is, of course, it's filled with holes.
Okay.
So what you would do would be with the sun at your back. You would hold the colander so that the sunlight would go into it, and every single hole in here will become a lens. So that if all of a sudden, if you look on the ground, you will see dozens, hundreds of images of the sun being cut off by the moon.
Okay.
Very, very easy, very safe, and very inexpensive.
Yeah, so we love being able to kind of put all of those things together. We only have a little bit of time left, so I want to ask, in your expertise, is there anything that you think our viewers should be aware of as we look forward to this once-in-a-lifetime event, just that we may not think to ask?
I think the main thing is, please don't ever look at it directly. Don't look at the sun directly. Even a small amount of sunlight can be dangerous to your eyes. So if you can't go elsewhere, and it'll be clear, if you're lucky enough to have beautiful skies, and apparently your weather people are saying that will be true here, either have eclipse glasses or go someplace where you will have other people helping you.
All right, Francine, we appreciate you so much for sharing all of these different viewing locations and viewing tips and these nifty glasses with us. We've got to get our hands on those. Thank you again for joining us this morning. Appreciate you so much for that.
Thank you.